Hi everyone, Nancy Bechet, the Teacher Realtor here, and today we are in for a treat. We have Noelle Shermack from Shoreline Coaching. Hi, Noelle.
Hi, Nancy. Great to be with you. Hello, everyone.
So much for being here. We really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I just wanted to share with all of my clients, family, and friends all the wonderful services that you provide at Shoreline Coaching. So why don't we go ahead and start off with what your business is all about and what you do?
Sure thing. Shoreline Coaching is a private family coaching service. So I work mainly with teenagers and their parents, and those would be teenagers in high school and college. And it is supporting them through the transition of applying to colleges and universities and, moving into becoming a household filled with adults.
Love it. I love it. And that's what attracted me to your line of business. I'm all about the education and building confidence. And
Yeah.
it's wonderful that you're doing what you're doing. That's great. Now, when did you get started in this line of business?
Well, we had our own life experience. We moved down to California from Canada when my teenagers were, my eldest was kind of halfway through high school at that point.
Okay.
And we came across a situation where, schools go through different programs at different times. So subject matter, there were some mismatches. But I knew that subject matter, teachers, there would be support at school and they would be able to catch up. But I noticed that the kids were needing some of those other skills, right? Learning how to have confidence in themselves so that they could pursue and get through some of these challenges. So from there, I went into coach training. So I did a year-long coaching program to get my certification as a life coach. And that just really set the path for what was happening. From there, my kids started applying to schools, and I have a familiarity with both the Canadian education system and now the US education system. So that makes me a little different than some of the other life coaches out there for teens. And from there, my kids entered into university, and I noticed that even though there are support systems available at schools, they're so overwhelmed, they're so busy, there are waiting lists to get in. And what we're talking about isn't a therapy session. What we're talking about is supporting students and their families so that they can have the life skills to manage their time, understand, what is their good choice and what isn't a good fit for them, and really just embolden them so that they feel confident and can pursue their degrees and graduate on time and on budget.
That's amazing. So what age groups do you focus on?
We focus on high school juniors and seniors,
Okay.
though they tend to be quite busy and, in the crux of all of it. But that's where support kind of needs to start.
Mhm.
And then from there, all the way through to undergraduates.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. And I think that's a very, very important age group because that's when they really need to boost their confidence. I mean, it's so difficult now to get into college. They make it
Yeah.
extremely difficult. Been through it with both my children, and I know that being good is not enough. You need to be, above and beyond that. And
Yeah, well, but there's a fit for everyone,
exactly,
right? And you
exactly.
don't need to feel like you have to measure
That's
up to
where I
an
was going
Olympic
with this.
athlete level, right?
I
There
think that's
is a
what they have in mind, and that's what stresses a lot of teenagers out,
absolutely.
like, "Oh, I'm not good enough." And
Yeah,
that's why, building that sense of confidence is crucial, very
that's right.
crucial.
That's right. And just opening their perspectives to understanding you are good enough. And
Exactly.
let's just let's shine the aspects of you that make you feel great.
Love it. That's awesome. Have you faced any challenges when you started this line of business?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There are challenges with preconceived ideas of what a life coach is. And a life coach, I'm not here to just dole out the answer to question X is Y. Like that's not how it works. So what I want parents to really start to open up and get an understanding about is the idea that we all have supports, right? Whether it's a financial advisor for, our portfolios, or whether we're a student and we have a coach that's helping us develop a sport or a skill. A life coach is someone that you want on your team that you can count on for support to help guide and give you access to things that perhaps students and parents hadn't considered before.
Exactly. And it's always different when it's not mom.
Yeah.
It's always
Yes.
different. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
what's a win or a success for you, Noelle? As
A
a
win or a success, I have wins. I really fortunately pretty much every time I connect with a client. And it's just those little light bulb moments where the possibility opens and you can see it. You can see somebody connecting with a new thought that they hadn't had before, which just opens up possibilities.
Oh, yes. As a teacher, I know that that moment is what we live for. It's when
Yeah,
the light
it
bulb.
is. It is such a spark, and it's shared between the coach and the client
It's
and
the
teacher
best
and the
feeling.
student. It's
Yay!
magic. It's
Yes,
magic.
it is
Yeah.
magical. Absolutely. Well, that is amazing. I really do respect your line of work, and I love what you're doing to help
Thank
our
you.
teenagers out there. They need all the help that they can get, and all the support, and all the confidence. And I really do love what you're doing,
Thank you.
and really want everyone out there to know that there is help available and your
Yes.
services. How could they learn more about your services? Where can they go to learn
They can go to www.shorelinecoaching.com.
more?
And I can also be reached via email, which is Noel, Noel, at shorelinecoaching.com. And yeah, there's free resources available. And I also offer a no obligation, let's chat,
Oh, that's
see if it's an idea, if that's something you'd like to pursue, and if it's a fit. And if it's not a fit for whatever reason, then we may have some other ideas for clients to pursue.
so it doesn't hurt to just connect.
Never hurts to connect.
That's wonderful. Well, thanks again. We really do appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing more of what you're doing out there with our youth and our
That's
teenagers.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy.
Appreciate your time. You take care.
Thank you.